did you say was in these
Northreach, the
ties
Holy
again?
Empire of Sombrek. Northreach. Town which doubles as a defensive gateway to Sombrek's holy capital of Oriflamme. It was originally a purely military outpost, towering bastion constructed to prevent land-based assaults on the capital from the southwest. To this day, a heavily guarded checkpoint ensures that none can pass through the wall without prior authorization. As such, the need to linger here prior to entering has led to the rise of a thriving market and various other commercial enterprises on the wall's southern side. Garrison, however, along with the inns and brothels most of the soldiers frequent, as well as the residences of the nobles who make Northreach their home, remain on the northern side. Oh, so all the fun parts are out of reach.
Welcome, good... Oh. Bugger off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Fuck off, dickhead. Yeah, nice little hovel of, whatchamacallit, shops and boutiques, I see.
I simply can't decide. I'll just have to take them all.
Oh, yes, let me just flash all my money on this fine cockatrice out here in the middle of the nowhere. Oh, yes. Obelisk. You got...
Welcome, welcome.
Eye blade? I already got it. Already got the goldwork sash too, and the battle chains. For the storm.
And a fine, fine
Why are all
day
the
to
orchestrion rolls so damn expensive? Shit, man. Ain't fair.
Saw it last time I was through the wall. Jutting up from the waves like the mane of some giant beast. I heard tell. It's the work of an icon.
Might be Shiva. I heard the Ironblood lost her on their campaign in the Republic.
What happened? What did Jill do? Oh! Black blood. Get some Gil.
However do they get that colour?
Oh, tell me about it. Oh, yes. Such exquisite shades.
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather... used.
Used? Yes, but spent? Hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
Fucked up, man. Slavery is a bit. Obviously, the person who's dressed in main character clothing is who I'm looking for.
A moment. I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Brandy.
Oh, high class prostitution, huh?
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Oh.
Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
No.
You can
Kill my
trust me,
brother.
yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, His master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait.
What kind of favor are we
What?
talking? What's your price? I've had enough of this shit already, and we're not even at Oriflamme yet.
You gonna buy something or not?
Buy this sword through your gut.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Fine.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Yeah.
Oi, hold up.
What do you want?
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
I guess prostitution and whoring does
Doesn't
have its
seem like I have much of a choice.
have its benefits sometimes, I guess. Not to say that I'm like against sex workers or anything like that. You gotta do what you gotta do to make your living, you know.
done then. Drinks in the Vale.
Judge around these parts.
What are you bleeding shit-a-bed bearer?
Leave her alone. What the hell is that supposed to be? The dragon's armor? All this out here. This looks like a place for a fight. Imperial training grounds. Yo, your Branded's losing his foot, dude. Goddamn monsters. Oh, I wonder what that is. Some kind of crystal or something. Oriflamme. God damn, that just looks so sick just sticking up like that.
The markets are a veritable midden, teeming with vermin.
Ugh, you need not remind me. Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears even now.
I Alright, jam. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I love like the little levels of details and stuff around this the towns and stuff in this game. Like everything has a different feel and aesthetic and vibe to it. It's so fucking cool. The amount of like polish and art.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
Or like what you see, big man.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Awfully weird introduction to the brothel, but okay.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Moon and stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Iron Flag. Oh, 1,200 gil, huh? Yeah. You work for that?
I should probably start here.
Also, side quest. Alright.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Thanks, man.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as
Not
do
that
we
quickly.
all.
So
Then
she was
another
upset.
repeat of last night.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Sorry about
Let's see
that.
what
I don't know why
actually
the
the
green
maid can
screen
tell
just
us
suddenly
then.
started freaking out.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
We'll find this
Man from the
scumbag
garrison.
now.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
There's 2 side quests here. Alright. 3 side quests here.
I suppose you'll need a little something to remember.
Excuse me, you there?
Sure. What's up, homie?
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
You might.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure, why not? For 1,000 gil? Hell yeah.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Sure. I don't fucking care what you guys do. As long as I'm able to get back through the wall, I don't give a shit. Goddamn weirdos and your bullshit. Alright, over here, talk to her. I do wonder where Jill and Sid are, if they haven't shown up here yet, though. Get up there.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it? What do you think?
What's up, homie? You got something you need?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors.
Endeavors
As
we're
unlikely
talking
as it may
about.
seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
So good people?
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek, afford you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine, what do you need me to do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
Sure, dude.
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Friend of the people, my man. Alright. Where are these people at?
The crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Right, that's for a fall.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Are you a real soldier?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
You're welcome to try,
How about
motherfucker.
it, branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
Fine, I'll beat your ass.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Fuck it. We go right now. I ain't scared.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Go ahead. Whenever you're ready, get your ass beat, dude.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a
Little bitch.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Think you can give me one? I doubt
Sword
it.
up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the Dame's favour anyway?
I know he had to hold my tongue for a start.
Yeah, you got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
You bunch of little idiots. Get the hell out of here. Fucking scrub ass motherfuckers.
Can I go now?
Krieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
Krieger's what
Dame's
now?
man or no,
What about
he's
her?
still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No, you didn't. You didn't even touch me once. Fuck out of here. Telling her you guys suck ass. I'm here to raise your opinions with the whores, or the whores' opinions of you. I'm right, you guys should be doing extra drills.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Now's not the time, huh? Fair enough. Stop what you're doing. I got stuff
You
for
look
you.
like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Alright. That taken care of. Down here now. Yeah, good guy. Good Imperial guy. Actually doing the right things. Fan of this quest line. Speaking of quest lines. Seeing any other quest by any chance? That's good. Good. Oh, the blacksmith is gone. Here you go.
I have something for you.
Eat up.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you.
Good guy, Chamberlain.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And
Yeah.
you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Fine, asshole. Careful with your Brandon. Her foot and her arm are about to go.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
You still busy?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
Damn, man. It's bad. It's bad, man.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Bastard! Accident, my ass!
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil.
How about the veil, then drinks?
There's something you still want to say
I
to
think
me?
I haven't got my eye on you, Branded. On you go.
Ask your friend in the training yard.
The right to
Oh,
confiscate
that ass beating that I just gave him.
Fresh fish!
Oh, and a
All
china
from the
for
sea of Grace this...
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Here you go, you goddamn asshole.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Alright, later, asshole. Fuck yourself.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Fuck you too, asshole.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me
What are you gonna
false,
do about it?
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Gladly. Go fuck yourself,
Cigars.
asshole.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Dickhead, get out of here. Gladly go away from you.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it.
I'm sure you didn't.
You wait right here.
Lying asshole.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
What's Oriflamme's finest perfume doing out here in the sticks?
Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Oh, alright. That's all the side quest done. Time to go find out what's going on with Tatiana.
Ah, you have returned.
Have?
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Sure. Whatever. Just give me that gil. 1,000 gil. Oh, and a level up. Hell yeah. Some steel silk and bloody hide too. Nice. Got another quest to trade in.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Don't tell me you've got...
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Oh.
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter.
Aw, thanks.
So I wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Friend of the people. Nice. Easy gil. Magic dash. Alright. I really had better get going though. It's time to go find out what happened to Tatian. Talk to this guy with the gash over his eye.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Alright, so it's taking me to the capital. Let's fucking go!
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatian, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers. and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Hey, I'm gonna go hunt down Tatian, or not even Tarchian, Yannick and more. All the way out there. Oh, there's more side quests out there too. Nice. Clive's work is never done. Go exploring out in the field then, I guess. I'm sure there's cool shit out here.